Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am here, as you guys can see, for my cash envelopes here to film my cash envelope stuffing video for the month of March. I also have here a couple of other stickers that I'm going to be using to set up the leftover pages in my budget planner, which is my plum paper here. I already set up this monthly budget spread, so make sure you check out the video. I think it should be like 2 videos ago on my channel. I also set up my sinking fund spreads and I stuffed my sinking funds cash envelopes. But for today, I'm going to be stuffing the cash envelopes that I like to keep with me at all times. So whenever I go out, and these are the ones that I weekly check in for. So I know that it kind of looks a little weird because I have like regular size cash envelopes and then I have my pocket-sized ones here with my rainbow hearts vinyl. But so the reason I have both of these is because I remember making these a couple of, I feel like in the beginning of the year, and I never got to making the last 3, which is completely fine because I then switched to carrying my cash envelopes in my pocket planners. So it didn't really make sense to make the whole set in these big cash envelopes. But since I had them with me, I thought that I would just stuff them today so you guys could kind of see the size difference as well. So these are the regular size cash envelopes and these are the pocket sized. Very tiny, as you guys can see. So I'm going to do, of course, groceries, household, and eating out here, and then I'll do allowance, beauty, and gas on these small ones. So that's the main reason why I have both of these sets with me. So now that we got that out of the way, I'm going to go ahead, I don't know, should I stuff my cash envelopes first? I think so. Let's stuff my cash envelopes first and then we'll set up the rest of the pages. But before I get started with stuffing my cash envelopes, I want to talk about something because I don't know if you guys remember or if you guys have been watching since last month, but last month I had a rebate card for getting an annual supply of contacts that I received that was $300. So I went ahead and used that rebate card for groceries and gas, I believe, last month. Yes, so this time around I have cards as well. Well, one of them was given to me on my birthday from my friend Alicia. So what I'm doing is I'm going to count all of these for groceries because, let me show you guys. So I got 2 of these Costco like shop cards, and one of these, I want to say that both of these were from me getting my membership there, but wait until you hear this. Okay, so this one has $20 in it, and then this one has $60, which I'm not sure how I got this one, but it got mailed to me, and now I have $80 worth of Costco like money. So I'm going to be using both of these as groceries, as well as my friend Alicia gave me this $25 Target gift card, and I'm going to be using that for groceries as well because I mainly get all of my snacks from Target anyway, so it just makes sense. So I just dropped that. It just makes sense to just combine all these together. So instead of me stuffing $260 for groceries this month, I'm actually just going to be stuffing $155. So just wanted to go ahead and talk about that a little bit because since I had these, I just thought might as well just switch them for the cash that I was going to be putting in my groceries and then just use these cards for groceries. So let me grab my cash, and so let's just organize these like so. Okay, so I have all of my cash down. I also just went ahead and laid down my cash envelope headers there. So I have groceries, household, eating out, allowance, beauty, and gas. And I think I have a giving one. So let's grab that. I do. So here's my giving pocket envelope. Okay, now I think we're ready to go. Let's start with groceries, which groceries is going to be getting, like I mentioned, $155. So let's just do, let's do giving first. So giving gets $150. So that will be going towards giving here. And that's how this looks like. groceries is $155. So let's just do whoops, 155, so 155 for groceries. I'm going to, of course, try to use the cards first before dipping into my cash. But this is how this looks. So cute. I actually don't have this vinyl available any longer. I might just have some, like a couple left over, that I'll probably ask my patrons for first dibs, and if they don't want any cash envelopes in this vinyl, I might end up listing the rest on my shop. So make sure that if you're interested in this vinyl to email me. Let's see, next I have household, which household is going to get 100. So let's do, whoops, let's do, I keep grabbing two. Okay, so that's 50, 70, 90, and 100 for household. For household, like so. Then for eating out, I'm doing 115, which I am off the bat going to take $15 and put those towards my tips cash envelope here, which I started doing this in the month of February and I really liked it. I just thought that it was a little bit confusing in the beginning, but I'm just going to go ahead and just do the 15 extra that I wouldn't typically put in my envelope for tips. So let's do, let's see, let's do 20, 40, 60, 80. 100. Now let's do, okay, so let's do 15 for tips. So we have 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 right here. And what I've been noticing is that I kind of have to spread it out so that it doesn't look as chunky. And since I kind of have the space with the pocket envelopes, it works out. So, like so. So there are my tips. And then this should be $100, yes. So let's see, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, and 100 for eating out. Whoops. Like so. There you go. So those are all of my big cash envelopes. And then for the pockets, for allowance, I'm doing 100 as always. So let's do, yeah, let's just do like so. So 50, 70, 90, and 100. I was about to put it like a regular cash envelope. It's funny. So this, I would put like so. There you go. This one's so cute. Okay, so allowance, then beauty will be getting $225. So let's do, what if we do 210? So, okay, so $225 for beauty. We have 100, 50, 200, 10, 20, and 5. So $225. Like so. There you go. And then for gas, we were doing $50. Should be the rest of this money. So I have 20, 40, and 50. And that is all my cash. Everything is looking good. Everything is all stuffed, which is always nice. There you go. I actually have yet to punch holes on my pocket envelopes, but I will do that in a second. And then I'll go ahead and put them inside of my pocket planner, and these will just go on my purse, which for the most part these fit, but I just like to have everything in my pocket planner, if that makes sense. But those are all of my cash envelopes. Everything is all ready to go. And now that I'm done with my cash envelope stuffing, I'm gonna go wash my hands, and then I'm gonna come back to finish the rest of these spreads. I'm going to go ahead and set up my variable income spread. So I know I have some leftover washi here and my variable income sticker. So once again, let's go ahead and wipe this out. And as I mentioned in my monthly budget video, I like to have a separate page for all of my variable sources of income, like side hustles that I have, just because it would be a long list, one. And I do have some business expenses that I make throughout the month for them. So let's go ahead and lay down my variable income script and the sources header up here. One of my main side hustles would be YouTube. And although I don't make enough to, of course, just have this as my main source of income, I feel very blessed that I'm able to, make YouTube videos and show you guys my life, all while getting a little bit of money for it. So YouTube is one of them. Then I have Patreon, which is probably my favorite one because I get to interact with my patrons on a weekly basis. I have 2 contests a month on there, as well as I go live twice a month. I also have a bunch of sneak peeks that I like to give and post over on there. And it's just all around super fun and interactive for me. So aside from those 2, I do think I'm gonna start selling my clothes because I looked through all of my closet and I have so many things to sell, both on either like Poshmark and Depop. So I think I'm going to skip a line for any possible income that might bring me. And then aside from that, I might get a paycheck from ShareASale and Amazon links, the affiliate links. So maybe I'll just skip until here. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm going to just go ahead and skip those lines. And what I typically do for this section is I'll go ahead and estimate how much I think I'll be bringing in from these sources. So I typically have an idea for YouTube and Patreon, but for the other ones like affiliate links and like selling clothes, I don't really ever know how much I'm gonna bring in. So it's typically just 0 for estimated. And then at the end of the month, I'll pull my actuals, my variances, and then I do like to have a section under this for any business expenses. So things like shipping out, contest prices, or buying things to show on my YouTube videos, like sticker purchases and whatnot. That's kind of what I write down here. So I have this section that I can go ahead and put like the date, the amount that I'm spending, the store, and kind of like a small description for it. So this is where I keep all of my side hustles and business expenses for those side hustles. So I don't have anything concerning my shop because those are definitely separate than my own budget. So that's just kind of what I keep in here. And now that this is set up, I'm not going to set up my weekly check-in spread that I usually set up on my week 1 check-in, but I am going to go to my monthly view. Well, first, let's go ahead and go to the note page. So in the note page, I like to use these note page scripts that I also sell in my shop. This sheet in particular is in my monthly budget kit color. And what I like to do is I'll go ahead and just grab like the financial goals. I've done this before, so I'm not sure if you guys would like me to do this every month, but I will go ahead and lay down financial goals there. I like to have a section for my credit score. So what I had in the beginning of the month and then at the end of the month, bills, and these will be for any bills that are coming up. This section down here will be for my cash envelopes. I like to note how much it is that I spent for my cash envelopes, and I like to do this just so that I can take a look and kind of look back and forth to see if I'm ready to, let's say, increase a cash envelope amount or decrease. So I'll put cash envelopes, I'll do debt down here, my beginning and ending, and then savings as well. So I'm not gonna fill these in because I typically do these in my cash envelope stuffing videos. So if you guys are not new, you guys kind of get the idea of what I'm going to be writing down here. But if you guys would like me to go more in depth as to this page, maybe for next month, go ahead and let me know and I will go ahead and do that. But next to this note page, I like to have my savings tracker. So I'm just gonna go with the same exact washi and put this up here. Okay, so in here I will use my savings tracker sticker. And this is for any deposits or withdrawals throughout the month, which I typically don't have very many, of course, but I like to have these in my budget planner every single month. And this is kind of like the perfect place to do it because I'm not like flipping back and forth to this. So that's kind of where that goes. And I don't have much activity here, so I'm just gonna, maybe even right here, honestly. So I'll put my total header there. And then last month I did something a little bit different. I went ahead and used, let me actually, I guess, split this with my glitter, thin washi strip, and then with thicker one, I will go ahead and just plop that there. And I will go back to my note page scripts and I'll go ahead and just grab the this month, which last month I put it here and I think I liked it, so I'm gonna put this month, and then down here I will go ahead and put things that are coming up that are going to cause me to spend money. So I know I have a ton of birthdays this month, as well as I'm going on a trip with some girlfriends, so that's kind of what I will put right here. But that is how this looks. And then last but not least, we are finally here at my monthly view. I have my monthly washi kit for the plum paper. I also have these in the 7x9 EC planner, as well as the Aura Estelle, as well as petite size and 8.5x11 EC size, if that wasn't enough for you guys. Aside from my monthly washi, I also brought in some date dots to match, and I'm quickly just going to go ahead and set this spread up. So I have all of my date dots all laid down. And then the last step that I like to do for my monthly view in my budget planner is I'm going to go ahead and white out all of the holidays because they're honestly not really important. I mean, they're important, obviously, but not for my budget planner because I mainly just use this for tracking my expenses. So these are gonna get covered by budget expense stickers anyway, so that is that. And now let's go ahead and lay down my bill dues. So for most of my bill dues, I have script stickers that I'm going to put on top. So let's see. I have car insurance, car payment. Maybe I should use this one. Car payment, phone bill due, internet, renter's insurance, student loan, rent, and I think that's pretty much it. So first and foremost, I'm going to go ahead and lay down my rent due sticker just up here on top on the first. I also have my car payment coming out on this day, so let's do a payment due script right here. which that is $348.06, I believe. And these Bill Do stickers are in the plum paper size as well. Right there. Okay, so that's on the first. So let's put these on the side. Then car insurance and my renter's insurance is due around the 7th. So that's where I'm gonna put them. So let's put car insurance and renter's insurance. Right here. And my car insurance is $200 and renters is $10.83. So let's do renters and car insurance right there. Cute. Then we have then the last one on this side would be my phone bill, which is on the 21st. Just pull up that right here. And this I won't know up until I get billed for it, so I'm just gonna lay this down here. I think that's all for this side, yes. And then on this side, I have my student loan on the 12th. So let me grab my student loan payment. And this is $130.77. I honestly don't even have to put this in here because this is not necessarily due, but I am still making my minimum payments for these. So just put that in there. And then last but not least would be my internet. And that is on the 19th. So we'll put those here. And I think those are all of the bills that I have to pay. And once again, this I won't know until I get billed for it. I also have my electricity due this month, but that comes out of my sinking fund, so I don't put that on my monthly view, but I do have utility stickers for the bill due, so if you guys are interested in my shop. But with that being said, I think that's going to be it for this video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed coming along as I set up most of the leftover spreads in my budget planner. Just to give you guys a quick overview, because I know I get this asked a lot, this is where the monthly pages start. So we have here my note pages, we have on this page my savings trackers and kind of what's going to happen or going on this month. Then I have my monthly view, which is where I track all of my expenses as well as no spend days. Then after that, I have my variable income page, my March monthly budget page. In these blank pages, I will put my weekly check-in spreads, and then I have my sinking funds transaction log. And then I have a ton, well, not a ton, I have 5 pages that I still don't really do anything. Well, actually on this page, I will do my debt snowball and debt payoff plan. But aside from that, that is pretty much it. I'm thinking that if I do end up selling some of my clothes, that I can go ahead and start listing things that I have on my Poshmark or Depop on one of these pages and kind of list them as to like the item, how much I'm selling them for. That's kind of the idea that I have for this page, but that is all for now. Definitely stay tuned for the next couple of videos. Like I've been saying, I'm going to have my February monthly budget results up pretty soon, as well as my weekly check-in video for this month should be going up, I'm thinking on Monday. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, please do not forget to give this video a huge thumbs up if you enjoyed it, as well as subscribe to my channel if you guys are not subscribed already. And hopefully I will get to see you guys on tomorrow's video. Bye guys!